Hello guys, I'm Christian from Cizzone Detailing. So today I'm going to show you a quick tutorial and how do I clean fabric interiors. This includes any kind of fabric, seats, floor mats, car doors, anything that is textile and fabric. I will try to compress as much as information as I can in a short video, so stay with me until the end. And if you are into detailing or cleaning your car, this is for you. So today I am doing full interior. This is textile. At the first view, it doesn't look too bad, but when you look deep down to it, let me put my lights on, you will see that these are minerals, salts, body salts, and all kind of organic contamination, which is normal also there. So the client wants this clean as possible, if possible clean to perfection. So I'm going to start hoovering, and I'm going to show you quickly something that's going to blow your mind. Yeah, stay with me. So I have hoovered the seat more than I will usually do, just to make sure I extracted as much as I can, dust and whatever the hoover can extract. Now, here comes the funny part. Let me show you this. So, after I hoovered the seats, I have placed a lamp there, just so you can see how much dust is still in this seat. I'm going to use this amazing tool from Labocosmetica, which is called Dust Buster fabric seat. This is for any fabric that is softer, kind of seats, door cards, including the roof. And I'll show you what it's doing. Just have a look. Just taking that, this brush is new. I hoover this seat for a long time. Yeah, it's still coming. Look, because the dust, it gets like layers, which they get compacted on top of it, and then it gets deep down to the fabric, to the underlay, including down to the foam. Sometimes it's very difficult to clean all the way down. It takes a long process. That's why an interior like this can take 8 hours, 10 hours you name it, sometimes even longer, depending on the grade of the contamination. So what's going to happen next? We're going to spray some chemicals, and there is a few stages. I'm going to show you what is next. Stay with me. So for the next step, I'm going to use straight Glico, which is a fabric cleaner from Labocosmetica. Normally, if the interior will be much more contaminated, I will use tornado gun tool to remove as much as I can from the dust. But because this is dirty, is contaminated, but it's not as bad. So most of the times in detailing we use the less aggressive technique to try to clean, so we don't affect any kind of surface that we're working on. So in this case, Glico straight on. I'm only going to do the seat part, just for demonstrating purposes. I'm going to spray liberally the product. You can see already how it's working on its own without any mechanical action. Yeah. Now, this has got the laminal effect. Look how it's working. It will work on any contaminated area. Look at the color and the bolster. Obviously this is the most affected part, and the middle there. I'm going to spray a little bit more there because that is clearly, this is down to any single person how address this, how to get this the best. Now for the next step, you can use just straight to extract, but I like to use steam. I've got here a steam cleaner, and I've got the microfiber cloth on top of it. You can see. I'm just going to go agitate this. Yeah. So this, with the benefit of the heat, will make sure it start to work on the contaminating area and destroy, break down every single contamination that we have. Obviously, we can use a drill, you can use a brush, depends on everybody what he has, but you need this to start with. Yeah. If you want to see already the look of this, it's already filthy. Yeah. So I'm going to keep going to make sure I got everything out. Then we're going to extract all this. Remember, I'm not using any water. This is chemical-based cleaning. Yeah? So the seeds are not getting wet. They're getting a bit damp, which within an hour or two, 3, I don't know, depending on the temperature, they will just get dry. It's okay. It doesn't get deep down to the foam. That's the biggest mistake many detailers do. So I've steamed the seat, and most of the stuff has come out. I've got a bit of paint there, which is unorganic. I'm gonna try to clean with a different attachment on the steam. Right there. Because it's got plenty of chemicals, this is just work. Yeah, it's just gone. And I'm gonna extract now and see you after this. So after I extracted the chemical, glycol, you can already see that it's already almost clean. For most people will say it's clean. It is clean, but it's not good enough. So stay put for the next stage. So for the next stage, I'm going to use Dactyl, which is an APC, all-purpose cleaner. I've got here a mixture of 1 to 10. Yeah. So we dilute from that 1 to 10. This is enough for fabric. This type of fabric, okay? So, once again, I'm just gonna spray straight onto the fabric. The reason we're doing this is because on the fabric, and not just on the fabric, we find two types of contaminations. One is organic, one is inorganic. I'm not going to go into detail which one's what and which is what, but one just simple fabric cleaner won't be able to clean everything. Most of the time can, but when we're talking cars that had miles and miles and miles and miles, thousands of miles, tens of thousands of miles, is just not enough. Especially when you've got spillage, coffee, milk, all kind of stuff from the body, salts, minerals, is just not enough. So I'm gonna start agitating this. I'm gonna put the camera down and I'm gonna show you what's happening next. So again, I'm going to use steam, but this time I'm just gonna use a brush on a triangle shape just to agitate this chemical. You can see it's working already. interior, this seat is already starting to look good. After this process, it should really, I can already see that it's doing a bit of foam, but the foam is already clean. It's not yellow, it's not brown anymore, like it was in the first stage. Definitely has a bit of it's got a low foaming formula, so it's easy to extract and it doesn't stay into the fabric, so you have to do a lot of rinsing. Okay, I think if that is enough, I'm just gonna stop this and I am going to extract, and I will see you after this. So I've extracted the second chemical. As you can see, it is a massive difference from where we begin. There is some shades, but this is just because the fabric just leaves a mark. But this is clean to perfection. I don't know if you can really see. There is no marks of any sort on this seat. Bolster, it's completely clean. And yeah, now it's complete. So now, after all this, I don't even know how much I spent on one seat, just the seat of it, not the back as well, just the seat, to bring it back to his best condition. This particular seat can't be new, can't be brought back to new, because I think the car has got more than 100,000 miles. But at least it's hygienic and clean, and it smells fresh, it looks good. So this is how you clean a fabric seat. Stay put. There is more from Ciccone Detailing.